And if you're new, hi, I'm Brittany. How you doing? So today we're going to be doing a really exciting video. We're going to be doing a full face makeup look on this look, which is inspired by Valentine's Day, and I wanted to do something really smoky and pink, obviously. But we're also going to be trying out a whole bunch of new products in this video as well, kind of like a full face of first impressions. But I'm going to be doing a tutorial at the same time, and I just wanted to use all my new goodies that I got from my last haul, and if you haven't seen that, I'll have it in the cards right here so you could watch that first. But I also used some products from other hauls as well, so it's like a lot of new products on my face right now. But yeah, if you guys want to see how I got this look and also me trying out some new stuff, then go ahead and keep watching.
Okay guys, so we're starting off with the eyes today, so I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eden to go ahead and prime the lids, and then we're going to go ahead and blend that out. Now today we're going to be using one of the new palettes I got, which I'm super excited about, which is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. So first I'm going to be taking the color Rollin' in Dough, and I'm just going to use that to go ahead and set that primer in place. Now going in with this color called So Bougie as my transition shade, so into the crease and above it. But not today, just stay. Now I'm going to go ahead and take Cocoa Truffle, I can't talk, on a 217, and I'm going to place that in the outer corner of my eye and also the crease of my eye. And I did use all the matte shades in this palette, and they're all really good. I really like the way they blend. They blend just fine. They're really pigmented. This one that I'm using now called Cocoa Truffle is really powdery, so just keep that in mind. Make sure to tap off your brush, but other than that, they're amazing. So now I'm just going back in with that transition shade and blending everything out. And now going in with the black, which is called Decadent, on the same brush, and I'm just going to use this to kind of deepen up that outer corner and also deepen up the crease as well, kind of starting that cut crease look. Now right here, I'm just going back in with some more black and making sure to pack that on the outer corner, just because I want a half cut crease look. So this is going to be black, and then the lid space is going to have pink. And then I'm just blending that out with the transition shade once again. Now to go ahead and start cutting the crease, I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape and an angled brush, and I'm just going to cut it all the way till we hit that black shade. And then we're just going to fill in everything below with some more concealer. And now I'm just going to go ahead and set that with the Rollin' in Dough shade. Then I'm going to be taking the pink color in the palette called New Money. Sorry, I couldn't read it. And I'm just going to apply that to the lid with my finger at first, and then I'm getting a flat brush and spraying it with some Fix Plus, and then just taking that color all the way up to the cut crease with the brush, just because my finger couldn't fit right there. So this color was a little bit harder to deal with. I did mention in my haul that it wasn't as metallic as the other colors, so you do have to build it up, and it does work better with your finger rather than a brush. But I think it's just this color, just because it's a pink color, so it's a little bit harder to make. But now I'm just going in with the smaller defined brush and the black and just redefining that cut crease and making sure to outline it with the black. And then I'm also going in with some more black on the outer corner as well, just deepening it up even more, and also blending it with that pink shade. Now going back in with the color Cocoa Truffle, I'm going to use that to go ahead and blend out that black we just laid down, and also kind of to warm up the look a little bit more. So I added quite a bit more of that brown shade. And then I'm also going to go ahead and take some of that shade on a smaller brush to go ahead and put it above the cut crease as well. Now, starting off with the face, I'm taking my Becca Under Eye Anti-Fatigue Eye Primer under my eyes. Then for the face, I'm going to be using my Smashbox Primerizer Primer. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my NARS Soft Matte Concealer and also my Becca Under Eye Corrector in medium deep, and I'm just mixing those two and applying them under my eyes. So to blend that out and taking this pure brush for the first time ever, I'm going to be using this. And I actually like the way it blended it out. It blended out pretty nicely. It felt soft on my face. And yeah, it was my first time using it and I really liked it for this. Never say sorry. Oh, maybe I'll leave. Maybe, but you know I never will. No. Now for foundation, I'm going to be using my Too Faced Peach Perfect foundation, and I'm just going to apply that all over my face with my damp beauty blender. Now to go ahead and do some cream contouring, I'm taking my ColourPop contour stick in the shade Dove, and I'm just going to go ahead and contour my cheekbones and also my nose with this. Now I decided to use that pure brush once again just because it said it was for concealer and contouring, and I didn't really like it for the contouring, to be honest. It didn't really blend out my cheek contour that well because I felt like it was going to take off my foundation, and so I did it a little bit more rough on my nose and it did take off my foundation, so I prefer a beauty blender or just like a different brush for the contouring. And so I just went back over everything with my damp beauty blender. Now for concealer today, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay All Nighter Concealer. Now this concealer dries very fast because it's a more drier formula, so I like to work one at a time with it. But this paired with the Becca Under Eye Primer is like a perfect combination because that's a little bit too slick and too balmy, but this is a little bit too dry, so if you pair them together it creates the perfect under eye, and I love the way it looks. So far I am liking this concealer. I just have to pair it with that to make sure it doesn't look too dry. And so I'm also going to highlight the center of my face with this as well. Now to go ahead and set my under eye concealer, I'm taking my Becca Under Eye Brightening Powder to go ahead and set it. And you guys know I've been loving this, so I'm not going to say much about that. And then to go ahead and bake the rest of my face, I'm taking my Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder, mainly in the center of my face. Now for liner today, I'm going to be using this Laura Geller Line and Define. This is my first time using it, and I'm taking the kohl part, which is just the pencil part, and going to go ahead and tight line my eyes with this. And I'm also going to put it on my lower waterline as well and kind of smudge it down. Then taking some black eyeshadow, I'm just going to go ahead and smudge out the lower lash line. Then taking the color Cocoa Truffle on a small fluffy brush, I'm going to go ahead and use that to blend out that black on the lower lash line. And now I'm just defining that cut crease once again just because I felt like it needed to be a little bit darker. And then I'm just going to go ahead and buff away that bake on my face using my new IT Cosmetics brush, which is super duper soft by the way. And then we're going to move on to bronzing the face. I'm going to be using this new one from Anastasia, this bronzer in the shade Saddle. And as you can see by my face, it's super pigmented, so you got to be careful with how much you use. But it's more on the warm side, so I kind of just used it to warm up my complexion. And then to go ahead and clean up everything and make sure my face doesn't look too muddy, I'm taking my translucent powder and just cleaning up the contour part. Then for blush, I'm going to take this NAY Glamor Sunswept blush, and it is so beautiful. I love this blush. And apply that to my cheeks and the tip of my nose.
But not today, just stay.
Now for highlight today, I'm going to be using this new Decay X Kristen Leanne palette, and I'm mixing those two colors, and I'm going to apply that to my cheekbones first. Then I decided to take the lightest color in the palette and pop that on top, and oh my gosh, it made such a difference. Do you guys see this highlight? I'm so excited about this palette. I'm in love. And so I just used that to go ahead and highlight the whole face. And now I'm just going to go ahead and buff away that bake. And then I'm just going to go ahead and douse my face with this Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Now I'm going to be taking that L'Oreal Line and Define eyeliner once again, but I'm taking the liquid part this time, and I'm going to create a wing. And oh my gosh, this made it super duper easy to do a winged liner. I really like it so far. The only thing I don't like is that it's a felt tip, so I do feel like over time it will kind of bend, if you know what I'm saying, and not be as precise. And then for lashes today, I'm using these Glamour lashes from NAY. Now for the lips, I'm going to start off by lining them with this Urban Decay lip liner in the shade Naked. Then for the lipstick, I'm taking Stila's Caramello liquid lipstick right on top.
One more night.
Then I decided last minute I wanted to add some gloss, so I'm taking this MARC JACOBS gloss in the shade Sugar Sugar right on top. Okay guys, and that's going to be everything for this makeup look. I hope that you liked it. I hope that you have amazing Valentine's Day with your loved ones. And if you have any questions about this look, just leave it in the comments down below. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!